Good day, BBPN. It is Final 16 time. And yes, lo and behold, it is the crazy matchup you all expected. Winners of the Hooligan Division, the Norse are here, and they are got a point to prove that they belong. Well, that was a hard-fought battle to get in the first place. And they've run into number one ranked Sin City Chargers. The Orcs are here, ready to fine, dine, wine, and basically tear their arms up and beat them over the heads with it. As we see, no throw rock or get ref events allowed here. Norse Star Raiders coming in with 3 rerolls, and of course Pop's getting no fame. You think being the champions of the Hooligan Division, you get a freebie. Not today, Sunshine. 3 rerolls, Apothecary, fame, and a wizard of all things in the Orc repertoire. This looks to be a grim match. Taking a look at the skills, it is a devastating team. Orcs even have a reserve. Norse only have the 2. Let's get it started in here. There is the kickoff. Come on, lad. Go get the ball. You know you can do it. And yeah, it's a free reroll of all things for the Orcs. That's what they want to know.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, that's exactly all they wanted to do. And he drops the ball, of course, because he's a schmuck. Alright, let's get it started. The party has begun. Frenzy on the front line here, Norse. Immediately, it's push me, push you. Well, bloody useless, aren't you, you stupid tit. Anyway, next hit. Solid punch. There's the clobbering. And down the lad goes. Norse continuing the relentless assault on the front line. You know, you'd almost think he's planning this here, pushing everyone right along, failing them off, and then trying to do something mysteriously here. The Orcs, you can see, have put all their big strength lads in the back line, not really achieving much. And the Norse have begun the relentless assault. As they said, they are hooligans. Oh dear, the supporter crew has shown up. Oh, unfortunately, they're still trying to buy tickets. Someone didn't tell them there's no freebies in this playoff. Bit of a shame, really. Well, we will consult with the commissioner of the BBPN about how much his cut is for this game. Meanwhile, back to the actual game at hand here. Dauntless it is, charging into the troll. Here's a solid uppercut. Is he feeling it today? Now, I only hit him in the nads, nothing important. Finally picks up the ball, does fail on the first try, does get it on the sure hands. And the team is up and moving. Ah, here we go. Yes, this is what we like. This is what we know them for. There's the solid jump. And yep, he's got a good solid hit into him.
Fantastic.
Alright, Orcs. The Norse have shown up to play. Have they ever? Heavily favoured Orcs. Figuring this should be a given here. It is the Armour 9 versus the Armour 7. But as said, the Hooligans. And they have come to show whose house this really is. Well, definitely not Yorick's, that's for sure. Meanwhile, carrying on the front line here. Orcs moving right along here. They're going to try and contain the assault. They're not getting too scrummed up yet. There's a bit of it in there, you can see. And meanwhile, the cheeky blitz right down the centre because they're going for the cheeky casualties. And they're hoping to get this one here. Do they get him? That's a KO. They'll take it.
Look at me flash, boss.
And, well, that gets rid of one player. That's a removal. Not to the satisfaction of the Orc coach, though. Clearly, he has better plans for most of his team. Now, he expects deaths. Lots and lots of deaths. KO? Bastard might come back. That's his feeling. Anyway, Norse. Well, there's the first removal, and not by them. As they come advancing up here. Moving the ball here. They're waiting to see if they can somehow make a hole. And so far, that's not happening today. Attack on the flank here. They're hoping to clear someone out. No, that hasn't worked. How about you? Well, there's a solid block. He decides to grade that just to stop the surf process. Precious reroll indeed. And unfortunately, all it's done is aggravated the Black Orc. Some of you have asked, how can you tell these are Black Orcs compared to the other Orcs? It's because during the national anthem, they're all taking a fucking knee. Just saying. Look, I get it, lads. I agree with it. Meanwhile...
You may fire when ready.
And there it is. He's actually gotten some pain into the bastard. He is gone.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
But the Apothecary has been used early. And he does replace the key player. Looking at it here, it was a big one. Well, that's what he gets for piling on. Lessons learned. And, well, that is how you counter a piling on player. Foul the fuck out of him. It's kind of like Millwall. Alright, Orcs. Well, that's given them a bit of pause. Much as they hate to admit it, that indeed has given them food for thought. And now the frenzy attacking on the side has started. Here we go.
They're shooting at us! At us!
It's just a stun, but it does begin the great rescue indeed on the sidelines. There we go, 2 dice. Push me, push you. Oh, that's the power of Fend. It's a good choice of skill here for Norse lineman. Really pisses him off. Well, the Norse assault here has completely stalled out, but that's alright. It's not the first time they've had things go a wee bit wrong, and they're getting back to work again. Down he goes. And he's certainly got an eye here on the surf, but it's a big question, does he want to risk it? It's a bit early for it. Brings another player around, and there he fails.
Sloppy.
Well, now he's brought the player into a new position here, and now he's going to go for a more creative, and yeah, there we go!
Executed with impunity.
Well, that was not a good thing indeed.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
And the Orcs are loving this one because wide fucking open is pretty much the entire team. Does he see the play? Yeah, he does indeed, but instead, that might be the first mistake made here today, ladies and gentlemen here. Let's take a look at where he plunks them. This would probably be the better spot. Now, he's thinking, come in here and blitz away. That's fine. But he does have blodge, though, unless you're coming in with a tackle player. Much smarter than actually put the troll in here just to mess all them up. And then maybe come in with something else. That's just a thought. Let's find out how this plays out. Other side of the field there, Orcs getting back to work. And it's called punching the pink things. It's an old hobby of theirs. Goes along with punching the elf things. That solid punch one more time. How does he feel? Feels like he needs a shave and a haircut. Well, this one will find where his 2 bits just fell off. Yeah, here it is. Coming in and around. Big solid attack. 2 dice. It's only a push. Greeds it. Can't get anything else like that.
Who got me an itchy trigger finger?
And that, unfortunately, does not work. Orcs come peeling around here. The assault continues. 2 more dice. Push me, push you. Once again, Fend does come to the rescue. Orcs holding up here. They're keeping the defense nice and strong. Norse. This is looking pretty grim. How are they going to find a way out of this one? Risking 1 die. Does get the solid punch. Manages to clear up a partial hole. But now the fun really begins. Aye, that it does. Crazy gets on the bus here. Does get a good, powerful hit. Takes him out. But a little too early, but not looking at much of a choice. Pick one. Fall down, he falls down. The assault continues there. Good, solid headbutt. Here it comes, Crazy, as Crazy's on the bus. And yes, you heard that right. Going Dauntless. He's assaulting the troll with the ball carrier. And it does unbelievably actually succeed. Over here, 1 dice. The Orcs are getting absolutely orc-handled here. Not what they planned. Uh-oh, there's the skull. And it's time for you to go and fall down. And that's all good.
Yeah, like shooting squeaks in a barrel.
Yeah, that's what they say. Alright, Orcs, you have got a very solid chance here, if you play this right, to get rid of this player. No, seriously, you've got some pretty good options here, if you decide to take them. But he's having to study this one. It's not exactly as clear-cut, is it? Here he goes, 2 dice, trying to surf off the wall. Does finally get it, but it does cost him a precious reroll. Moves in, might not be the best square for it, but now he gets the extra assault on here. And that goes completely wrong.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
Well, there's a bit of frustration there by the Orc coach. I don't think he's too... No, not happy at all. He is fucking furious. A critical KO. It even gets through the player marking. Suddenly the Norse... Oh, well, it's not the most perfect situation, but he has a route out of there if he decides to run like fucking mad. Well, Norse, not one to ignore the opportunity here. Are going to get right back to work and see if they can try and get one of them darn touchdown things. Marking up as it is. Here he comes. Running through. Yes, and once again, as you can see, it's a blitz with the ball carrier. And so far, so good. And yes, he's still moving around, trying to get something new here. Well, at least that was the plan anyway. Down that lag goes. As you can see, this has become absolutely insane. Push me, push you. The frenzy continues here. Tries for another one. Well, he got him down. Gets away with the crazy dodge and even sneaks away with the second one. Alright, here's my question, Orcs. Bit of a problem. Let's take a look at this one parts up. As you can see, Orcs, of all things, have found themselves rather split. And the player they really need to take them out, well, guess who got fouled out? Bit of a problem, isn't it? Like, once again, there's ways to deal with this to get 2 dice in. If you're willing to do a wee bit of a risk. And here's the problem. Will he? That's a good question. Orcs changing up where the defense is going here. They risk the 2 dice on the side. They figure to go for the sure one here. Solid punch, solid hit. Let's hit it for AV7. Fucking teak armor once again. Troll does not have grab, but he does have push, and that will work. And in it comes. 2 dice coming around the side here. Still doesn't get it. Rerolls it. Oh my god, right into a double skull. And it's even an injury.
Can't you get some slugger boys to do that?
Oh well, there's only one word for that one.
Crap!
Exactly. And you can see the anger coming from the coach. All that effort trying to knock him down, and he rolls right into a double skull and even injures himself in the process. As noted, Apothecary's already burned out, and that is a critical player. God, mighty blow, and out for the fucking game. Al, he's going to be out for the season for the looks of it. 51. Norse getting back into it there. Clears the lad up here. And gets on moving. Kenny advancing up the field. See, this is what the other end looks like. Don't worry, he was going to get there eventually. Why, this is going. Yeah, definitely alright. Frenzy moves them out of the way. Orcs continuing the advance down the field. It is a relentless assault. Push me, push you. Can you do that again? Of course you can. There we go. Rip his face off. Good, solid hit. Well, that's it. It fully calls for a lightning bolt. And all he gets out of it is a fucking stun.
They're shooting at us! At us! Give me some slugs. I'm going back in.
Well, much as he'd like to be going back in, now he's actually going to mark the ball and maybe, just maybe, risk an Orc getting in and even grabbing the ball, let alone protecting it. There we go. Big run. Does get into a good position. Not bad move. Where are you going, Princess? Subs him. Fend one more time. It's doing a great job, isn't it? Yeah, the relentless assault there. There you go.
Come here so I can shoot you, git.
It's unfortunately, from his viewpoint, only a stun. He does risk, comes in with the dodge, brings the other player, brings him over here. He chooses not to move the troll. Only thing is he's keeping him pinned. Really? That's what you think he's doing? Oh, great theory. And he fails that one. Oh, God. Oh, well, that's going to be a bad day, isn't it?
Run, cowards!
Orcs getting back to work here. Can they recover this ball? Stand firm. He's standing firm, all right, and the frenzies continue. Notice here, Norse, no rerolls left. 1 left for the Orcs, but the Orcs are in a mad scramble, trying to get the ball. 2 dice, push me, push you. This is a precious reroll indeed. He's going to continue keeping some screening action on the ball here. Bit of a risk there. Norse is in a scoring position. If he somehow gets the bloody thing, push me, push you. More pushing around here. Norse fighting hard on this one. And meanwhile, the Orcs continue maneuvering, and he's dropped the ball.
Shoot him! Crush him!
But he does get it on the reroll. Pressures B. Possessions 9/10 of the law. And he is happy with that result. Moving back up and down the field here. Norse, is this recoverable? That is a good question indeed. Well, the Norse assault does continue here. Moving right along. He's getting into position here. One die. It's push me, push you. Got any more in the tank? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, it is time for Crazy to drive the bus. And he comes charging in. It is a Crazy 2 dice. Good lord, he's got him. Ball goes flying out. Where's it going? And now it's time for Craziness to get on side. He's got it.
Work, work.
And there he
Run,
goes.
bitch! Run!
Is it in? It is. Well, the supporters from the Hooligan crew are here. They've finally gotten in the gates and they are having a celebration indeed. Whew, what a fight that was. It's even cost the precious wizard of all things. And the Orcs find themselves down 1-0. And looking here at the results, Norse actually find themselves still with not just a full complement. They got reserves. Orc team. It is a precious team member out for the rest of the season, it looks like here. And meanwhile, no apothecary left. This could be bad days indeed. Orcs are going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Beat him senseless, his own limbs. And I think he's more willing to provide this interesting effort in here. So, let's see what they end up doing here. Orcs are taking their time here, moving them here. Come on.
First here, then there. Wake up your mind already.
Well, players are getting rather critical. They are not used to getting pwned by a bunch of pink-skinned things like this. Payback is in store. There we go. Solid kick. Where's he blocking this one here? It's going all the way back, but it's a free move.
Run and shoot. Shoot and run.
And the Orcs. Well, they're not exactly known for the Bill Bexley speed here, so, well, they just decide to move everyone up so they can just, well, pound on a few things and make them feel a world of pain. It's not a bad idea, really. Let's just hope it actually works. Ball's coming down from the rafters. Would you like to catch the ball? Yes, yes he would.
I'm moving already.
Well, yes he is. All right, here we go. Solid punch, frenzy's in. He'd like to get him.
Got it, boss.
And there we go.
Shoot 'em! Crush 'em!
About bloody time is all you can say about that one. Meanwhile, the Norse are still celebrating over there at the sidelines. God, that's a hideous sight. Yeah, that's the women. Good solid punch. And yeah, time for, go and check the nice little face now. You learn to take away their phones before they get on the pitch. Now, well, here we go. 3 dice slamming the player into the pocket here. And there you go.
I'm gonna get me that shooter of yours.
Well, that was an impressive little hit here. That was absolutely fantastic. Mind you, the Orcs are going, where was all this fucking hitting before, And there we go. Easy pass. There they go.
Why don't they die?
I think they've been asking themselves that whole game. Welcome to halftime. 1-0 for the Norse. This halftime's brought to you by Starfleet. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everyone wearing a red shirt. Just do it. All right, lads, let's get back onto the field here. Norse, it is suddenly. Well, remember I mentioned they had reserves? Well, fuck that idea. They're gone. Here they are. They're gone, lads. As you can see, what's been lost there? Not 1 but 2 linemen. Well, not like he needed them anymore anyway. Here we go, 11 on 11. Orcs feeling mighty comfortable on this one here. Let's take a look once again to remind you, Fame has gone for the Orcs here. But there is still a apothecary here for the Norse. In a critical situation, you can always apothecary a K out to keep the players on the field. But remember, Orcs, this is what they like and this is what they do best, right? Right, lads? Right, okay. So let's get going.
don't want the teeth! Don't touch the teeth!
You know, I'd like if you touched something of theirs. Okay, now show me on the door where the orc touched you. Alright, here we go. There's a solid kick. Gentle gust of wind. There we go.
Dance, Yumi! Dance!
Well, he dreams. Ball is way in the backside there. This is going to take some time for the Orcs to recover. Well, let's face it. Plan for the Orcs right now is tie it up, force the overtime. Hopefully getting some casualties along the way. No, seriously, that's the plan. It's not a bad plan, is it? Meanwhile, forward fight continues here. Norse putting up one hell of a scrum. And down he goes.
This is what we like best!
And there it is, as predicted. Poltergetter used on the KO to prevent the removal. And then guess what happens? There's another stun. Unfortunately, it's not removal. Orcs shredding their way through as best they can here. They're hoping to get that 3 for 3. You're not that lucky. Things are all strained up. All right. Now, you can actually see why he's keeping this player back. You go, why is he in the front row? Well, you look what happened their last one, and face it, he needs to tackle in case something cheeky comes running in. Alright. Tall, dumb, and stupid. We're not talking about the cheerleaders. Here's what's going on the move. Norse. They've got lots of options here. Absolutely lots of options here. Here we go. Bit of a risk here, but he's going in. Dauntless it is. Solid punch, down he goes. And guess what he's got? He's busted a hole through. There is risk, is the business. And you can see, indeed, he is plunging players in because he knows the Orcs, well, they got to get the ball to him and then they got to run. And if anything goes wrong, it's a long day indeed. Does make the second dodge. Now he's got the Orcs a bit of a problem. This is an interesting development here. He has busted a way through. He has contained. The Orcs are now going to have to basically generate a cage here somewhere. Oh, there. He's gotten all the way there. And then something goes completely wrong. Oh, well. Well, that's the supporters' opinion about it, but let's see, what do the Orcs have in store? This is already gone wrong. As you can see, Risk moves 2 dice here. Yeah, again, he has to face with dodge. Moves him over into the tackle position here and then moves along. Well, this is where he's parking his cage. Yeah, that looks like where he's parking the cage, but does he remember to actually make the cage? I guess not. He's changed his mind. Running forward, Orcs here. Well, he's got the ball in not a bad position, but it's not exactly a perfect position either. Push me, push you. Orcs, a lot of risk going on here. Moving things around. They'd really like to get rid of this one particular player. And that's what they wanted.
I knew today was going to be special.
That is definitely what they wanted right there. They have removed the AG4 dodge player. There's one less headache. And meanwhile, the punishment continues. There's a risk 1 die. Fortunately, block on block does not go down, does not punish for his hubris. Norse. This is a tricky turn indeed. Alright, goes to the blitz over here. Does get the 1 move down. Down he goes and he brings the player in. It's not really the perfect position. But as you can see, there is a plan. I'd say it was a good plan, but it is a plan nonetheless.
Submit!
And that's pretty much his plan. Meanwhile, up here, Dauntless, just to get something cleared, gets away with it. Good solid punch. Down goes the poor young guy in green. Right into his skull. Re-rolls that one. He can't have that. Here we go. Push me, push you. And that is all the Norse have got this turn. Orcs might be getting away with this one here. Let's get the skills away here so you can get a closer look at just how scrambled this has become. Well, block on block, that's not working, lad. And now it's time for the attempted removal. And it's removed, alright. with a fist. And moves on back. But wait, where are you going with the ball carrier? I said, where's he going? That might not be exactly the safest spot to be, lad. Really, let's go back to your skills here. Well, you do have guard here. But we'll see if that actually works out. Norse attempting to do some more cleaning here. Tackle finally comes through. And that's what he wanted to see. It is definitely a stun.
Shoot him! Crush him!
And instead, it actually goes through a KO. Let's hit it for the power of Mighty Blow. And of also, you know, Orc BO. Speaking of...
There things to shoot over there?
Well, there was him, but he's going to lie down and take a bit of a nap. And now, Orcs are getting a really good solid turn here. And there we go.
Got it, boss.
Yeah, he did indeed. Norse, it's a disastrous turn. Norse now have to try and clean this up somehow. But it is still... Yeah, here we go. This is what we suspected he'd do. Dauntless, all uphill. Gets the 1 dice. Guess who's vulnerable, Sunshine? Do the Norse go for it? There we go. 1 dice. Jumps up. Nope. Here we go. 2 dice. He decides to do the blitz over here. Frenzying away here. Clears them up. And that's not really very productive. Well, 2 dice going back the other way. What a fun adventure he's getting. Hey, look, it's the Orc Surf and Turf adventure. Oh, well.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
That's how it feels like me. What, 2 dice uphill? Didn't get anywhere, but at least it didn't fall down. Orcs turn 12. This is starting to look a bit grim. Block on block. Chooses not to re-roll that. Does not want to risk the fail. Comes in. Push me, push you. Well, he does have frenzy. This is why he carries on pushing, figuring, well, I've got him well in control. All right, ball carrier, you've got to start running. This is not up for negotiation, lad. 2 dice. Again, block on block. This is not working out so well. Uh-oh. Oh, well, he's got a plan. Bit of a risk, though, on that. You might have to GFI to get in there, unless you take the dodge. Well, he has confidence in his player. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where are you going? 4, and there's the handoff action. And he has indeed made it.
I knew today was going to be special.
And as you can see there, something has gone completely wrong. And that was early, and that was quick. So much for that fucking turn. Oh, well.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Indeed it is. All right. Norse continuing on. They are going to do their best here to try and get this ball. There you go. Over the top. Around he goes. Around the cape. Good lord, he got him. Solid punch. Ball goes flying free. And there we go.
Time for a true display of skill.
It is indeed a true display of annoying skill here. And meanwhile, the Norse fans are celebrating already. Up until that just happens. Nope, 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 not working indeed. Ball's on the ground though. Orcs, they're going to have to pick this one up. Yep, sensibly, yeah, Orcs are realizing ball is essential in this case here. They've got to get this thing clear. There we go, tackle one more time. Does he pile it on? Nope, does not risk the pile on. Which is kind of an odd situation. That could have worked. Yeah, well, never mind. Orcs policing the ball, walking around the ball. Really? You're hoping he makes his dodge, do you? Oh, well. 2 dice, there's a solid fist. Alright, he goes for the... What is he doing? No, seriously, what are you doing, lad? Well, he goes for the surf of all things. Oh, well, he'll take it. Ah, that's a pretty good one there.
You almost hit me, shooter! You git!
And now the crowd decides to have a really great time. But here's the thing, does he get the ball? Yes, he does. Orcs are back in possession here. Again, target, they are aiming for the overtime. So far, so good. Still not perfect, though. Norse still have 1 reroll. And the battle continues. Can the Norse stop this one? 2 dice uphill. Well, that he hates to admit he'll take. It's not perfect. It's a bit of a risky play, but it does maneuver players in a better position. And he goes running back here just in case. He's not going to go and get scrummed up. Position. Meanwhile, sidelines here. Frenzy craziness continues. And he does leave the troll stuck out in the cold here. Alright, back of the play. 2 dice. And yeah, you can see he gets away with it there. There's a push mate, push you. He's going to actually try it again. He got him. Oh well, that didn't work. Did knock him down. And you see it again. 2 red dice uphill. He's done it again. It's not over yet here till the final bell sings. Orcs, turn 14. They have got to be honestly getting concerned. Yes, this is impressive, but this is more impressive up here. 1-0. Orcs have to advance the ball. Now, that's what they're doing. They are advancing down the field as we speak here. What could possibly go wrong? Well, he figures he's got 3 rerolls. Moving right along there. He's got a semi-decent cage. And here we go. One more time. This time with feeling.
This is what we like best.
Is there any more hits going on? Yeah, here we go. Frenzying away. He'd like to knock him down. Well, he moves him further away from the actual play, so that seems to be working here. And then, of course, he fails that one.
He's got it. Can we shoot stuff now?
Well, the Orcs making out for the overtime here. I figure it's going to be a hell of a thing. Might come down to who wins the flip. However, all that said here, do note you do have turns left in the Norse. Well, they still have a reroll. How crazy is this coach? Well, he did win the Hooligan Division. That should tell you something right fucking there. Yeah, here we go. Crazy as crazy can be. He comes running back, of all things. Another player stands up. And he fails that one. Oh, well.
Sloppy.
Here he comes. It is a crazy run all the way down the field. Yeah, he's got him.
I need to hug a bunny. Right now!
Obliterated.
And you see it right there. It bounces into the Norse possession. Orcs cannot believe it. This is a complete disaster for the Orc team. They now have to put all their efforts in to knock this one player down. Moving on up here. Orcs. 3 rerolls in reserve here. Overtime indeed being threatened here. They've got to move it back in. Yeah, he's going straight for the solid hit. Double skulls. Let's try that again. Does get it on the second try. And the ball indeed does bounce free. He goes, tries to cover it. But now the Orcs have a problem. No rerolls left. Well, at least for this turn. Push me, push you. The fend works. The designated ball carrier makes a run for it. He does indeed get the ball.
Red ones go faster.
There is an assault here of Orc Green Flesh pressing in here.
Oi, let's go.
They're moving all right, and there he goes.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
That might be a critical turn right there. Trying to move into a better screening position here. Norse, no rerolls left over. But the door is wide fucking open if they want to get a dice in there. This may all come down to a 1-die block. Who knew this game would get this crazy? Smart play, goes for the early frenzy.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Alright, here it is. Nope, didn't quite work the way he planned it, is it? But 1-2 Norse players tagging him up. It is not a guarantee. At this rate, Orcs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can score, but it's going to be a lot tougher than they planned on. Coming back in, Orcs. This is it. This is the season. Is it all for naught? They go for the creative push here. And it doesn't work. They get nowhere. Here it is. There's the dodge. It fails. And there it is. He's running. He's running. Does he? No!
Oh, you gonna pay for that.
He is failed. He is absolutely failed. There's the scream. There is the terror. And right now, there is the celebration coming from the Hooligans. It is over. It is done. Whew, what a match that is. There is the upset of the first round. Behold, 1-0. Your Hooligan champions do take out the #1 ranked team. Goodbye, sweetheart. Advancing to the final 8. Well done, North Star Raiders. Thank you very much for a very entertaining game. I hope everyone enjoyed that one. Well, let's see if there's more exciting. Can we have another upset, maybe? You never bloody know in this league. Anyway, Nuffle, bless your dice.